Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everyone? How's it going? What's up, Delansky, Cindy? What day is it today? Sunday. There's been a lot of stuff going on lately, I feel like. In general, in my professional life, my personal life, and in the world. Hold on, I got an extra pair of socks in my pocket. That's kind of uncomfortable. I forgot them downstairs. Yeah, today I'm streaming, working on music stuff. We'll see where that goes. I have finally uploaded my next free sample pack, which is Never Count on Me. So, well, it's a track pack. So, I'm kind of starting things off very slowly with Key Collection. That's the platform where I'm gonna be posting a lot of free packs and content and different things. But yeah, I started using it last year with Use My Love, and I just uploaded my second track pack. So it's based off Never Count on Me from 2019. Just got a few little things in there. And a track pack, that's just what I'm calling little bits and pieces of songs that you could actually use without any kind of copyright issues. So I'm planning on also doing like project files where maybe there's like stemmed out tracks to be able to look at that, but obviously that would be kind of a different category, because I mean just straight up using like melodies and stuff like that from my songs in your own music would be kind of an issue copyright wise, but that's kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. So these track packs are meant to be free, and you can check that out at haywyremusic.com. All you got to do, I mean, there's a short little sign up. You can use Discord to sign up quickly with it. It's pretty straightforward, but yeah, me and my I came into contact with someone through my Discord actually who's been helping out a lot with this website. I got the foundation of it built years ago, and he kind of has been helping out a lot. And I wish I was able to shout him out more specifically, but I mean, I don't want to just throw his first name out there or like dox him or something like that. But he is actually a Discord member. He's just kind of a little bit quieter, on the quieter side, I suppose, and not really chatting much. But anyways, so that's my spiel about the Never Count on Me pack. Yeah, I like the shirt. Thank you. It's Electric Family, I believe. Spent the weekend expanding my sound library. That's always great. I was jamming with my friends. Nice. Hell yeah. What's up, Potty? How's it going? What's up, Caden Daniels? Good to see you here. I'm surprised you're here on a Sunday, not on a Feedback Friday. We missed hearing your goodies. Wanted to jam out to some soulful stuff. Although there's some really sick stuff on Friday. Anyways, so first things first, I had just thrown the string recordings into the collab with Braken. So I was gonna try to mix those in for a little bit, just kind of get my ears going, and then maybe sketch something from scratch. I was kind of thinking about doing a little bit of sound design. I was just thinking about like, I don't know, some less melodic stuff, like half timey or something around like 80 or 90. We'll see. But let's check out where things are at. So they're completely unprocessed at the moment. So, hold on, let me get rid of some stuff here. Make sure my CPU is doing all right. Probably close down Notion as well. Okay. First things first, I think we'll just throw some effects on here. I work overnight, so it's hard to watch the stream when it's live. I watch most of the VODs. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was not I'm not guilt tripping you or anything. But yeah, either way, appreciate you being here. Okay. I want one layer that's more of a like spacey effect layer for background sounds and stuff. See if we can warp it and pitch it. It's kind of nice actually. It adds a little high-end harmonics in there. I don't remember what all this stuff is, what they're performing here, but I think I wanted to chop it up. There's some cool stuff over here. Let's see. So it's two different improv takes here at the same time. So let's check this one out, for example. I think that could be nice in the second half here to kind of like drive some of this stuff along. Yeah, let's go like this. Kind of thinking like, okay. Okay, and then there's this stuff here that sounds kind of cool together actually. So maybe I'll actually create another new track here. I'll have this one be kind of like the center mono take. I've been enjoying panning like two different takes left and right for the most part. So I'll make sure to have some stuff that's specifically in the center and then some stuff that's kind of panned more. So let's try to start with this maybe. Let's see. And then this section, obviously, I think the strings add a nice element. Like if you listen to it without the strings, they're not really mixed in that well right now. But if you just listen to it like this. mess with. Okay. Let's see if any of these other iterations sound kind of cool. Cool. I think that sounds kind of cool. Maybe we can kind of like, let's group these separately potentially and have them maybe a little bit low passed. Hey, what's up, Essian Gray? Good to see you here. How's the wrist? Wrist is doing quite well. I just cracked it pretty intensely unintentionally. But thank you for asking. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'd say overall it feels like you know, I'll be honest, I haven't been great about like stretching and doing things like that, but I have been exercising more regularly, and I honestly think that that is helping a lot. I've also been taking collagen on a daily basis. Yo, Ession, thank you for gifting that sub to Cindy. Cindy definitely deserves it. Basically in here every day. Well, every stream. But yeah, I mean, collagen is supposed to help with kind of strengthening ligaments and muscle fibers and that kind of stuff from what I understand. So I think in combination with like exercise and kind of regular use and like in a way you're kind of stretching your wrists when exercising, right? I mean, if you're doing like curls, maybe not your wrists actually, but like but I guess when doing bench press, for example, like your wrists are usually quite tilted backwards, right? So I wouldn't call that a stretch, obviously, but I don't know. I think it's helping either way, because it's been a couple months now since I've got the steroid shot. So, you know, if maybe even more than that, but you know, at this point, my guess is that if like if I'm not doing anything else differently, right? So if the excessive kind of like computer time was that big of an issue, still now I would kind of know. But anyways. Let's try to space this out a little bit more. And then here it can kind of that can come down, the wetness. Cool. I think they're adding like a nice little element to the track. Okay, this one is completely unprocessed, so let's work on this. Let's cut some of the lows there. There's not much, but okay. And we could probably add a little verb to this as well, because this track totally needed more elements. I don't even know how it's possible that we have this many tracks in here. It doesn't sound like there are that many, but I think I want to try to transpose this while it's being played. So let's go to envelopes, clip, transposition. Doesn't sound that bad, actually. Although, let's try doing up 2 instead of 7. So, hold on, there's a... There's, in the background, there's, yeah, I think we're gonna match that, now that I'm thinking about this a little bit more. Let's go like this. Nice. Maybe we can add a little bit of resonance to that filter movement. Yo, thank you for the follow, Rudy's Network. Okay. Let's maybe copy the way that this is arranged. Hold on, actually I think it changes up over here. Okay, so that's the take for that. And then... okay, let's see how much of this to copy over. thank you for the follow, RG14. Much appreciated. Free sample pack? Yes. Yes. You are correct, Hoodie. It's actually, let me double check what the extension is on my website. It should just be oh yeah, it's keycollection.haywyremusic.com. And sign up is totally free. You just create an account or log in with Discord, and yeah, I'm just kind of testing things out still. I'm hoping to post free stuff there more regularly. All right, there's some conflicts happening with the melodies here. So let's figure that out. So this one is doubling the melody, so this should actually match what's happening with the strings here. Weird. I think the strings are slightly out of tune. What is it? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. There we go. Okay, cool. Maybe we add some of these little atmospheric strings in here. Okay, so I was thinking, I asked Ernie to record these strings because I was imagining, why not? You know, if he's already here recording all this stuff. But I think I want to bury it a little bit more because there's so much presence in the strings for the main melody. Maybe it might be nice to reserve that. Some of the pitches are a little funky here, I feel like. Wait. What was that? What? Damn it. Automation. There's always some kind of automation shenanigans going on. What is this? What is going on? Is it this one? Yeah. Why is it randomly an octave too low? Pitch bend, it's not being used, so it should be fine. Just add a quick little, there we go. Okay, so I think we want to copy this like alternate version of the main melody and use that, because then it's basically the same thing that's there. Because then we can copy over the strings. Good loud. Look at all these tracks. The issue is here. I didn't get him to do 2 takes of this alternate melody, so I wonder how I could do this. So we got, up until here, we have 2 takes, which is great, because then we can left-right it. Okay. There's just one little layer I'm gonna try to fix up here. It's this melodic layer here. Oh, I think George added some harmonies there, some additional harmonies, which is kind of cool. Hi Martin, finally got the chance to catch you on stream. Hope you're doing well. Absolutely, I'm doing pretty well. Can't complain. Thanks for joining, Shadow. Damn, that's crazy that you started watching my streams in 2017. I didn't realize you were that much of a long-time viewer. All right. Anyways. I do think the violins are adding a nice touch to the track already. I think I might pan these going from like left to right or something. Hold on. I almost want to use this one here, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna actually add one more string library layer here because I think I want to hear some I don't know, my intrusive thoughts wander for a brief moment. Strings. What are we doing here? Oh my god, the latency is absurd. I just want a really simple staccato climb. I wonder if there's like actually I think I've got like a disco pack that has a decent string hit that actually maybe Ellis has one. Actually no, I'm just gonna go to this other pack. I know just because I know where this sample is. It's somewhere around. Just a half step, that's great. Is that, I don't know if that's really the greatest sounding staccato. There we go. We got a new follower. Yo, thank you for the follow, Alexis K. Stevens. From lurker to worker. I don't have the money to sub now either, but I did it anyway. Hey, don't please don't be doing that. I know I say this a lot on my streams, but yeah, I just don't want people to ever feel pressured to financially support what I'm doing by subbing or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like if you are interested in supporting me, hey, I'm always going to take a sub or bits or whatever. I don't really know exactly how they convert into money, but honestly, if you're interested in supporting me, I feel like one of the most direct ways to do that is to just like buy an album on Bandcamp or donate on PayPal or something like that, because the splits are I mean it's like a 50-50 split. I think it kind of changes, you know, if you're like a really big creator, like one of the top Twitch streamers, I think they give you different splits, but I'm pretty sure the split is somewhere around there. So you know, it's not like I get everything that you're trying to support me with in the first place. So that sounds, I guess that's probably not something I should be mentioning while I'm on a Twitch platform, but yeah, I think other artists that are streaming would probably agree there's better ways to be supported than through subs on Twitch. But that being said, either way, I appreciate any support, obviously, but yeah. And hey, if you can't afford it, then you shouldn't be doing it. So please Don't do it. But do it if you can. Something about this still feels like it's missing a little oomph. Maybe I could like layer in another. I was thinking about Swam for a sec. Maybe let's try to load up a separate MIDI track here with Swam. Like viola maybe or something like that. Excuse me. Let's see, Swam viola. Was that a Rude Buster kind of beat? Just give us your band so we can wire you money directly. I mean, I love the Twitch platform for streaming and such, and obviously subs are a cool way to support streamers specifically. Like, yeah. Let's bow pressure. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of... what if I add a disperser to this? Maybe that'll give me like the... Kind of looking for a little bit of a sharper... That's not doing much right now, so let's duplicate it. That's not doing too much either. Let's duplicate it again. I kind of wish that the string hit didn't bend down. Maybe there's another one in here. I think there's one more. I mean, yeah, we could maybe layer this in because this is more of a static. Doesn't really work. We'll figure it out. I was hearing some like notch movement maybe in the second half of the chord progression here. So yeah, like I think that could be cool. So let's maybe put this Pro Q closer to the beginning, so the peak is kind of being suppressed by the multiband some more. And let's see how we can automate this. Let's go to configure, get the frequency band going here, and we'll just have it go up to we wanted to end it pretty high, like right around here. Yeah, let's go like that. And then we'll have it turn on at that particular moment right here. Maybe it's a bit much. What if there's another It's kind of fun dragging these around. I like that movement. That sounds cool. So let's take that and automate that as well. Start it right here and go down real fast. What if there's another peak? I mean, listen, I'll hide another peak in there, just for you, Eidolon. Or sorry, that's Ession that said that. My bad. I mean, I'll add one. Let's take a look here. What would a third peak sound like? Okay, maybe no third peak. I don't know what to do with that. Sweet. Subscriber. Yo. Who's a subscriber? Oh, Brooks Ivory, what's up? Thank you so much for the sub. Okay. The good news is this track is going to be out pretty soon. The bad news is everyone that's been in the stream recently is going to be sick of the track by the time it comes out. What up, Blizzy? Thanks for joining the chat for the first time. I'm trying to figure out whether there's still something about the lead that feels like it doesn't have much presence in the mids, I feel like. Or lower mids, rather. A treasure train just started in your channel. What does this mean? Participants have 35% on 5 or more, or save 35% on 5 or more gifted subs at level 2. Huh. Okay. Wait, is this why I keep hearing hype train sounds recently when there's no hype train going on? Maybe it's been a treasure train the whole time. Yeah, it's kind of lacking in this lower mids region, but I don't know how much of an issue that is. Do you do an actual mix session or just mix as you go? Already sounds good. Thank you. I'm more of a mix as you go kind of person. I don't know. I'm a little envious in a way of kind of like committing to doing that in a separate project file, or people that are able to do that, but it's never really worked in my workflow because the problem for me is that, you know, you can have inspiration to change little things at any moment in time. So when you're committing completely to stems, things like, I don't know, changing how layers are interacting with each other through, let's say like maybe they're side chaining each other, or multi-band side chaining each other, or ring modding each other, or, you know, stuff like that. Obviously, you can't change those things once it's committed to audio. And I always find myself, anytime I've gone through the effort of actually stemming things out, I'm like, man, I really wish I still had this in MIDI so I could like tweak this one little thing that's bugging me or something like that. And I've never really been able to separate that from my process. But I am envious of people that can do that. Oh, interesting. I just realized... I'd have to come into this this violent track with the utility and try to kind of just manually do this. I mean, I could throw a compressor on here, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. It just kind of gets a little too loud. I think it turned it way up there. Cool. Yo. Thank you for the follow. Absolute no. Fix Unite. Hello. Love your music. Can't wait for your next projects. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thinking maybe I'll throw an auto pan on here and just have like a 16th note tremolo thing happening towards the end there. Let me get rid of some more of this low end and the reverb too. Okay, let's crossfade these a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, let's get rid of it. Cool. Cool. Now we can add some of those strings from over here back into this section. Maybe we actually add a little stereoizer to this. It does feel a little bit like too mono almost. Get the timing on these right. Oh, he started doing triplets. That's fine. I want to turn it down a little bit there, though. Cool. Okay, Let's go jump back to this outro section right here. Oh, yeah, this thing. I think this needs to be spiced up a little bit. I think this is a Georgia sound. I'm just gonna take some liberty here and switch it. I kind of want the echo to keep going, so. Let's throw a Pro MB here. I think there's a little bit of peakage going on somewhere. Maybe I can copy some of this stuff back. Yeah, actually that stuff is pretty cool. I forgot I added some of that in the development section. There's like these little fills and things. I also want to grab that bass slide. Where is that? Going into the... Is that here? Yeah. Let's grab that. I think I just want like a single hit on this bass sound. Dun 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 dun. Well. Oh, do I really need to create another patch for that? I don't know. Is that pitch movement baked into the sample? I think it is. Well, let's just leave out that low end then. And this, I don't mind it, but let's kind of try to wash it out a little bit so that it matches the vibe here. And maybe we could kind of... I kind of want it to go until... right till the very end, so why don't we try it like this? That's a nice ending, I think. Maybe I'm considering maybe turning it down just to a tiny bit at the end there. Gotta summon Braken to play his favorite song for you. You're chewing Hubba Bubba Gum? I loved that stuff as a kid. What? Junie, are you trying to, like, trick me? Because, I guess it actually kind of worked. Cool. I'm pretty happy with this. Let me play do a once listen through with y'all and see what pops out. I know what there's already one thing I know for sure that I still need to do, but let's take a listen, and I'm gonna take notes and see what else should be changed. Wait a minute. Has this been pretty quiet for you guys? Hold on, I just realized my master's at -8. I don't know if it's been. Damn. I don't know why the master was at -8. Sound has been good? Okay. Does this sound, can you guys let me know if this is a lot louder for y'all? Compared to before? Or is that, that is much louder? I'm really sorry. I don't know. Do you guys want me to go more back towards how the levels were before? Your eardrums? Okay. I'll go back to where it was at before. Huh. Damn, I don't know why that was so low. Alright, let's take a listen. See what pops out. Thank you for the follow. Music by Blanks. Cool. Very, very, very close. There's a few things I jotted down that I know I'm gonna need to work on. But I can smell the release date. I don't know why I chose that sense. Smelling specifically. Cool. Let's move on and just like try to do a little palette cleansing and try to sketch something new. Very cool. Thank you. Would love to hear Barely Alive remix this. That would be interesting. Barely Alive is a very talented producer. I'm smelling it and it smells like December 2026. You're about a year and 1 month off, my friend. I can smell you, I hope not. My studio space gets pretty hot in here. So that's why I'm like always wearing shorts. I'm actually like, it's kind of weird how warm it's been. It's October and it was like 90 degrees yesterday. Today it's 80. You can tell that plant, like vegetation, is just confused on what's happening because you can tell some of the trees are starting to change colors, but just barely. Nothing's really for the most part we don't have like the traditional like fall colors quite yet. All right. Let's maybe start with some kind of drum kit. And actually, before I keep going here, let me just switch up my sample rate as well. Let's find some cool sounds. Let's find some kicks. I want to play around with stuff that is not mine, like not my sounds. So let's find some stuff. I like that kick. Let's find some more. Oh, those are loops. Whoops. I want to check out some Shinobi beats. That one's pretty cool. Very roomy, but I like it. Okay. Let's find some fun snares. Let's try this one. Maybe we can like turn it into more of a we gotta do follow. Let's try this one. Yo, thank you, Nasher, for the follow. No velocity sensitive stuff for the time being. Cool. Actually not too crazy about that sound, so let's keep looking. Maybe this. Okay. Maybe we can find some hi-hats now to replace or embellish these. These are just like random serum hats I made. So for this one, why don't we layer this in here? Let's find a good like downbeat hi-hat. Hi-hat heaven. Actually, yeah, I kind of like that one. And then we can layer this one here, maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking of starting with. I don't know what tempo that is. Maybe like 90? Cool. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Let's go into quantization, go to 100. Let's think about some kind of maybe we can cut out some of the low end. Thank you for the follow, Upteak or OptiQuest. Let's just record it. Maybe we could do some kind of like a square thing. Maybe we can get some sidechain going in here too. And I kind of want to shorten this hi-hat a tiny bit. Cool, let's get this macro. link to some other stuff. Kind of make a more interesting loop here to try to figure something out. Just do basic automation here. Kind of like that downbeat. All right, let's get these dummies going. You want the dummy? There we go. Let's duplicate this this thing. Let's make this mono. Let's kind of mess with this sound a little bit. Maybe compress this a tiny bit. I'm kind of thinking, scrap some stuff from here. Kind of an interesting vibe. Kind of makes me want to try to bust out something from Ample, like this. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but this China Zhang, something like that. This thing is sweet. I don't know what's going on in the higher sections in this. Whoa, that's crazy. What the? Reminds me of man, what is that movie called? Not Shaolin Soccer. Kung Pao? I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie. Great to be here, brother. Nasher2199. Thanks so much. Appreciate you joining and chatting for the first time. Let's get some chords going in here, maybe. Kind of a cool chord progression. Let me double this entire thing, and I can try to record it. We can go from there. Let's see. Pretty cool. I feel like it's getting a little lost in the sauce there for a sec, but there's some thoughts that are coming to mind here. Well, it's a lot of fun to jam on this, but maybe we can start off with like this Zang. I gotta look up how to pronounce that. That's a vibe. And then we can get the hi-hats going. I don't know if I want the chords to start right there quite like that, so maybe we just move these over for the time being. I think maybe initially we have a little bit of empty space in there. And then we can reserve kind of like the full sustained chords for maybe some kind of build type thing. Chords there a little bit. And then we can maybe have the drums drop out here. It's actually C sharp or G flat Dorian or D flat, or I guess is that C sharp? I forget. Whatever. Trying to map out what I'm hearing. I was just trying to get a super rough, like there's got to be a word in the music industry for this. It's like a phonetic thing, like a phonetic take or whatever, where there's like no words. Hold on. This sample is kind of crazy. It's got a lot of like stuff up in the high end, so maybe we filter it like that a little. Oh, Control S. Thank you. I gotta remember to set up the channel point thingy for that. Projects. Original sketch journal. Oh my god, all the subfolders. Like, it's crazy. What do we got today? October 5th. 0905 2025. Moody vibe. I don't know what else to call it. Also, why are these all sustained? Should not be happening. There we go. Okay.
Da da da
we get some kind of lead in here. We could probably freeze this for the time being. So let's just do that. We're at a pretty low buffer rate, so it could help. Maybe we could get some, I don't know, some loops going in here just to get some inspiration from other places. I don't really know exactly what to go for, but 90 BPM. Are we gonna find anything close to that and cone sound stuff? Yeah, this is super straight, so it probably won't work like that. Yeah, I guess not in there. We could try to look at an Oliver. Oliver's stuff is just like, almost too much of a staple, in music production. It's kind of hard to. Sometimes it's hard to get inspired by a pack that's been used so much. Maybe we duplicate it and bounce it and mess with it a little bit or something. Let's see. We gotta do follow. Yo, thank you for the follow, Alpha Rain. Actually, wait, there is a pack that could be a good fit for this vibe. Maybe we, ooh, I have an idea. We haven't done this in a while. Let's grab all these perks. And what is it? Control. Yeah, let's just control. Drag them into. In here. What is going on? That was one sample? That thing is... That was a long percussion sample. I don't know. I'm just trying to like see if there's anything that is popping out of my mind for this this vibe. Dramatic sounding, but I do kind of like this little intro riff though. So let me record that in there too. I don't know, I'm kind of like having a hard time hearing exactly what to do with this at the moment, but let me actually EQ some of the low end out of this Zhang, this Chinese instrument. Let's get rid of the hi-hats here. Assume that maybe we want to do something a bit heavier, and sounds kind of cool, that little reverb hit. Okay, let's mute this just for a brief moment and try to focus on the perks for a sec. Let's see. Yeah, let's replace this clap thing with maybe we can shorten this tail a tad bit. Yeah, it's a little much actually. Yeah, let's go with this. I don't really like that, but it's just a scrap take, so this sounded better over here. Let's see. Maybe we could get some strings going in here. Could probably fit the vibe. Just for these downbeats. That was the wrong chord. Everybody loves a 4-chord chord progression. Maybe we can use this square bass thing from earlier to get these downbeats quickly sketched out. Okay. Trying to think of how to progress this random sketch, and I'm not entirely sure. This could be cool during the build. Maybe let's throw an auto filter on the Zang so we can control the release there a little bit. Okay, so we can probably just bounce this, shorten that reverb tail. I like the reverb just stopping on that snare hit. I forgot about this synth from earlier. Let's keep that muted. Let's find some more sample or presets and things to just jam out on, play with. I'm trying to just like explore a few different presets, textures, articulations. I'm trying to just like get a feel for like what kind of thing could work here. Hold on, where is this coarse pitch coming from? Envelope 3. Let's go back to the beginning again for a second. This vibe is really cool. I feel like this could happen twice. Something plucky like that to break up the pads. Yeah, that's kind of why I was trying to play with that a little bit. We're thinking the same thing. Alpha Rain. I think we could do at least some interesting like clap pattern here. Except we don't really want it to sidechain anything, so let's add these a little bit higher up in the chain. Okay. And we'll go like this. I almost want this to happen like one measure earlier, like this maybe. Or it could lead into this last beat, and then we could, let's see, auto filter. Just get rid of that last. Okay, whatever. Let's just try to sketch something from scratch here and see if that inspires anything. Let's get a note parameter on the cutoff. And then let's also get a reverb going with the same thing. Maybe we legato it. Yo, thank you for the follow, Sheepman. Sheepman. Let's get a little more distortion going here. Maybe we could throw in some kind of see if there's some Foley we can layer in. And we'll get the resonance to move as the cutoff is going down. Maybe a little bit of velocity on there too. Let's definitely get some more distortion going in here. complicated, but kind of like the idea of doing that. That was kind of hard. Hold on, let's try to record that. I gotta double this loop first of all. Maybe let's sidechain it a tad bit just to make it feel more in the mix. I don't know, it's kind of ambitious to try to do. Maybe we could try to like cut it out in certain sections, because like right now it might be a bit overbearing to have like that could be kind of cool. And then each one of these should probably it's also a bit sloppy obviously right now. Part of that is kind of cool, but part of it is not so cool. So we'll see how we can try to make this work. Maybe we can get some kind of like downbeat type thing going here. Be cool if there was a way to kind of like combine that sound with the vocals somehow. Trying to think. Could we like... I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. We're just sketching random stuff. Let's mute the synth for a second. Stupid fly in my screen. Hey. Damn. Let's copy these hats over. Actually, I could also try to throw this in here. We could potentially get away with something sustained. That could be kind of cool. Something more sustained. Kind of curious, what if we created another layer on this that was kind of like only around for some of these higher pitches, and Maybe mono with a little bit of release. Why don't we copy this over and keep jamming? Just try to keep messing with the sound, I suppose. Control S this real quick. Let's grab that spectral resonator. Not really sure what I'm going for here, but we're just gonna keep exploring. Maybe we can get some kind of comb action going on here. Kind of cool. Let's get some more of this low end from this. Out of there. I don't mind that. I'm just gonna record that in there. Yeah, I mean, it's not really the greatest sketch of our time, but maybe we can, like, I feel like messing around with how the reverb acts in this patch would be probably pretty helpful. Let's add some multi-band dynamics to this thing. Hold on, I want to kind of quantize some of this a little bit. Maybe a little bit less. Okay. So those mids are a little. It's kind of interesting. I think maybe let's see what this sounds like without the zang. Or zhang, or however you say it. I think a lot of this is gonna lie in how the reverb is automated. Sounds pretty goofy at times. Let's just add in a basic automation here. I think I can roughly imagine what this could be like. Wait, why is this not letting me? Do I have to do it with a macro? I guess so. Okay. Huh. I can't control D this for some reason. Ableton's glitching out on me, I guess. Never seen that one before. Wait, now I can't change the grid either. The hell? Might be sign, but it's time for a restart. System restart. But I can't really do that without ending the stream. Yeah, and obviously, like, with much more interesting sound design, this will be a very different idea, but okay. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna start winding down here. Weirdly enough, I don't know if I was subconsciously inspired to bust out this Chinese instrument, but we're gonna go see some Chinese lights. My family and I. So I'm gonna be calling it here. But appreciate you guys hanging out. Gonna leave it on the cliffhanger there. But thanks again for hanging out today. Very inspiring to watch you work. I appreciate it. X-Bad Coffee sounds good. Much appreciated. Yeah, I made a little bit of progress on that Braken collab, and looks like I'm gonna need to do a restart here anyways, so it's a good time to wrap things up. But thank you guys again for hanging out. I'll be back on Tuesday, with another stream. And we got some exciting news coming up too about a little special stream event happening this month. Still got some planning to do for that, but yeah, so keep your eyes peeled, and don't forget to check out that free Never Count on Me sample pack that's on my website right now. And peace out. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out, and take care.
Do you hear what I hear? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do we know what we share? Do you hear what I hear?